are discussing about various careers in civil, and today we have a guest with us who has a 6 years of experience, has been into construction. He has a tremendous experience in different fields that we'll be talking about. And Mr. Mohammed Arshad, he is there. Sir is there to give you an idea about various career and trajectories. And from Protrainy side, Protrainy is CII Ahmedabad-backed upskilling platform that upskills construction and manufacturing professionals and graduates. And we are delighted to have you, sir. We'll start with it. We'll start with your journey from college. कहाँ से आपने आप उसके बाद आपका journey till date in a very shorter way about your experience, and then we'll give couple of insights, take couple of insights from you, and maybe we'll be able to inspire through this conversation a lot of people who are confused about in construction and everything. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Hi, hello everyone. It's Mohammed Arshad. I am from Bangalore. I am a 6-year experienced civil engineer. Actually, I completed my degree on 2013. Sorry, I joined in 2013, completed in 2017. From 2017 to 2021, 4 years I worked in an industrial project, both pre-engineered buildings and also commercial buildings. And last also working on the same platform in different regions. Not only civil work, and also I have vast experience in the mechanical pre-engineered work and other heavy structures also. Currently, I'm running in one of the school projects. It's RCC structural buildings. It's very happy to hear in these live sessions.
Right, sir. Right, sir. So basically, you have started with your career as in a PEB sector, right? So just I wanted to get a glimpse and so that a lot of people जिनको idea नहीं है कि PEB क्या है, होता क्या है, because अभी बहुत कॉलेज से स्टूडेंट्स या फिर जिनने दूसरे सेक्टर में हैं उनको आइडिया नहीं होती है, सिर्फ एक दो डेफिनेशंस होती है. आप थोड़ा सा अगर बता पाए एलैबोरेट कि पीबी होता क्या है, एक इंजीनियर का रोल क्या रहता है, पीबी स्ट्रक्चर्स कैसे बनते हैं, कौन से कंपनीज उसमें काम करते हैं, कितना रिवॉर्डिंग आपके हिसाब से लगता है कि पीबी का करियर है, कितना डिफरेंट है टू अदर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स एंड एवरीथिंग.
Okay. In my project, I had done pre-engineering building only. So section in one. Okay, so I have so I search on company and that they are working PB as well as civil work. Subblock pata.
हाँ सर.
Oh, okay. On 2017, I joined in one of the Chennai company. This company name is Ascent Engineering Construction. I entered as a fresh junior engineer. Okay. At the time, I didn't have any idea about the PB. Okay, I thought that is one of the structural work that you will make a fabrication and you will erection. That I thought that is the one of the major part. But in depth, we can go. You can get the knowledge about them. How to raise the building in a short span. Okay, it is short span work. All the pre-engineered buildings are the shorter span work. For this current generation,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please continue. I think there was a network issue.
Yeah. Okay.
I've turned off the camera. Please.
Okay. For this current generation, civil engineering students के लिए पता नहीं है ऐसा एक sector है. Actually,
yes.
क्या है? Find those as well as civil work as well as structural work also. Sorry.
Okay. हाँ सर, आप एक बार वीडियो ऑफ कर लें अगर, maybe if your voice is breaking, so maybe अगर वीडियो ऑफ कर लें, I think it will be a good clarity maybe.
Sir, did you hear my voice? It's audible?
Yes, I can hear. Yes, it is audible. So please continue.
Sorry for interruption.
Yeah, please tell us, sir.
In my first project, I had learned a lot of things because I joined as a junior engineer. But in that project, I mean from substructure to superstructure also. Okay. I have done all the execution works all the quantity work in my first project itself only. On the first 3 months I get to struggle. I didn't have idea about that, how to growth up in that work, and how to get ideas, and what are the ideas is there, what are the types of the work in involving this increase in building. After 2 to 3 months after getting my side knowledge, I know that I am capable for doing work in this type of work. Actually, that is also one of the shortest span of work.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. That
Okay.
is one of the shortest span work. I completed the project within a 6 months. After completion of that, I joined in the another no same company, but in the different projects also. At the time, in starting time itself, I get all the idea how to make a pre-plan of the one project in a timely, deadly time manner. Okay, that means we have to complete that all the project within the time. So that is the one first main thing I had learned in that project. Okay, because for every task we need know how much time it will require. Okay, for the substructure how much time required, for superstructure how much time required, for procurement how much time required, for all the thing I have learned in the first project itself, because time manner is very important in our civil department, civil engineering students also. Yeah.
So if you compare pre-engineered buildings to the regular buildings, what is your take, right? How much time as a civil engineer, as someone who is obviously the management will have a different perspective. From your side of the perspective, how much of the time is saved?
Sir,
Like
50
half
percentage
of
of
the
time, no, no,
okay.
50, minimum 50% of time will save. You can see that instead of doing RCC building for above 7 meter, 8 meter, anything else, you can do the pre-engineer building. Okay, in that civil work could be take only 2 months, because the substructure only the civil major civil work. After the civil work, you have to do the pre-engineer build. Likewise, we have to vertically you have to erection the steel columns, raptors, whatever else that were involved in PEP. I can't able to discuss the detailedly.
Yeah.
But if you when compared to other buildings, it will save 50% of construction time, and
Okay.
also 50% construction time, and also how I will tell for this environmental free also, these types of engineering buildings also. You can
Okay.
get any, you can didn't get any restriction by other. For example, you can working in one of the new side. Okay, I will explain it clearly. Okay, we'll go briefly, sir. Okay, sorry.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. You can turn on the camera if let us see if your network is better, because then
Yeah,
people will be better too.
I think it's better. I think it's
Yeah,
now cleared. Clear.
continue, please. Please.
Yes, sir. So 50% of time will save in the pre-engineered building, and also knowledge also you can be get in these types of structure also. So if you get experience by 2 or 3 years, after the third, fourth year, you can go anywhere, or else you can go any area also. But you will get the two types of ideas in these buildings of buildings.
Okay. Now coming to like the entire management of the site, do you think it's changed or any, because you have worked on both the side, right? The PB side also and the general side of it. So how do you see the entire team and the expertise and the growth trajectory or everything when you compare both the things, both the sides?
Sir, and compared to both sides, our team engaged in both the area also. Okay, they maintained the though in that means they maintained the two part in equality.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. And so now coming to your experience, right? So what I understand is obviously you have also had a tough time at the initial, because 3 months, 2 months, you were also struggling that how to figure out the PB side or any other sites, right? Now that's one side where a lot of civil engineers who have just graduated, a lot of people, they still are confused that whether I should go ahead in this sector because I'm not able to. They start getting demeaned at the very start of the journey,
No,
right?
sir.
They feel like,
Actually,
yeah,
what is that? If the fresher will go and learn in pre-engineering building, they will get the two types of knowledge. They will get in civil as well as in structural also. Then decide whether I have to go for PEB buildings or a structural building. They can go anywhere. If they have interest in PEB, they can go for PEB building. If they are not interested, they can skip it and they are go for RCC building also. So I will prefer all the people have to start the career in this PEB. Then the future of the civil engineering students will also get bright because they will okay. Can see types of industrial buildings and means you in outer structure just you know that we have one shed and we have one roof. That's all. But if you go through deeply in that buildings, you can get a lot of knowledge in that. So the people who are going in and getting the knowledge on that, the types of sites, after that they can after that sir? Okay, after then they can choose whether which is the right, whether he can go for this type of industrial PE projects or else he can go for residential, commercial, or anything else.
Okay. Okay. So, like you see, you said that you are currently working in Bangalore, perhaps. So there is a lot of PV and a lot of precast, not directly PAV, but a lot of precast works. What you see in metros and everything. So what I see is that PV and all these precast are a linear kind of a career option. That आप अगर एक career में जाते हैं तो आपको आसान हो जाता है कि आप metros या फिर कोई भी इन सारी चीजों में आप जा पाए. And lot of construction because we are saving a lot of time. So what would be your advice to people who जिनने 2-3 साल 4 साल नॉर्मल साइट पे काम करा उनको पीवी में जाना है या फिर प्रीकास्ट प्री इंजीनियरिंग किसी भी चीजों में जाना है उनको तो उनका जर्नी क्या होना चाहिए व्हाट इज योर सजेशन फॉर देम
Actually, my suggestion, if it is they are comfortable with the normal RCC building or any commercial building, they can run through that field, no problem. Okay. If they have any interested that they have to learn something about the building or industrial building, warehousing, anything else, okay, they definitely they can come and they can learn within 6 months. I'm assured that within 6 months they definitely they will learn about all the details and all the norms, all the importance about that building. Definitely, the people will learn it, but they need to have interested. Interested people can be achieve their goal. Otherwise, they can't be able to done that good job.
Correct. So it was obviously an insight about the PB side. Now coming to your experiences, just because we have to also get an idea as an engineer, like we keep on
Actually,
asking that. Yeah.
Actually, not only PV, you can see that in the industrial building, you can see a lot of the heavy structure also. Okay.
You have been working in
I
the
have
hospital buildings. Hospital buildings also. How are they different compared to the residential and the construction? As you said, you were working in the hospitals.
actually that time of spanning time will be get too much of time in hospital building. Okay, I have worked on a 10 floor hospital building also. Okay, when compared to PB building, it getting time. A lot of spanning time is getting heavy. But in we can't do any pre-engineered build based on hospitality. Hospital we can't do any pre-engineered building because that is one of the commercial purpose we are using for commercial purpose. So we can't be able to insist structure. Mainly this PB is used only for industrial warehousing and other logistic purpose only. In that also you can learn lot of structure. I think if you have to make any big pieces, we have to make any big platform that you have a lot of structural. You can gain structural engineering also without M.Tech. You can do structural engineering by going this types of structure industrial building. Without structural engineer also you can able to create your own design. If you are
A
going to
lot
start
of
up for
people.
new company.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving even to Tekla using PB and everything. Like Protrainy also has been giving some programs on PB in Tekla. So a lot of people like what we have understood is so now coming to one question is obviously PB is something that you have given a deeper insight is coming to the lighter side of the journey, right? In 6 years, what has been the best day or best moment for you as a civil engineer? Like, in this 6 year journey, right? What has been the best moment? Let's say a lot of people, for an example, let me tell you, like a lot of people tell that when I completed this structure, this thing happened, this was the best moment, or the first time I went to that project. What has been your thing?
No, in my site of visit, I will tell that honestly, I will tell. I have completed 7 projects. Okay, in all projects, I worked on substructure to superstructure. But
Okay.
in one project, I have gained one and knowledge. Okay, that is my satisfaction. In my view of that, I got the satisfaction that I had gained this much of knowledge in this particular year. And also, normally every people will tell that I have completed this building. So when I look, I will get one. um, yeah, I will feel happy to that. I will see that I have completed the building. So that is in my point of view. I had gained knowledge. Yeah, that is the main point.
No, that is there, but then again, there like happiness are part of journey, right? 6 years is something that no one has pushed you or you're just doing because you have something that inspires you to be a civil engineer, right? So I'm just talking from the side of people who are looking at you, who are currently watching you. That what are the happy moments of like obviously the lives and the different lifestyle, right? It is physically labor, a huge labor, in terms of it takes a lot of effort from your end physically, right? As an engineer, so there are obviously some happy moments, right? So like what has been one big thing that has been there with you like uh,
Big moment is that wherever I go, wherever I do in any site, our senior person will tell that you are the capable for this particular job. They will tell that you are gaining your knowledge by day. Because my mind is like a camphor. Okay, you know the camphor. If you
uh,
fire it, that will suddenly it will get fired. Like that, one senior person one time told that you have bright future in this work because you are like a camper. Yeah, when what are the ideas I am telling you, you are getting like a fire. So that's one of the proud moment also. It's 4 years before when people told that. Not the senior person. Yeah.
so you gave
That's
a
one of the happy
new
moment.
so you gave a
Yes, sir.
new statement for people to speak that life is like camphor, you can collect and then fire. So it's a note that obviously I can also use and relate to different of my communication. A lot of people who are watching today, they would be using that, right? Right. So last question, I think, before we conclude much is, what would you tell to people who are in their less than 2 years of experience? Because that is the decisive time. A lot of people change the industry, go out from construction to a lot of other industry that would require you different kind of thing. But then again, they will also require you to learn certain software, IT jobs, and kind of that. But then again, construction is also having a lot of technological advancement that people can do. So but initially a lot of physical persistence is required, so a lot of people get out of it, right? So like they are unhappy, बहुत वक्त वो मतलब figure out नहीं कर पाते हैं क्या करना है, they keep on doing that. So what do you think, like what is your suggestion, because you have obviously you have worked not the entire journey, but you have worked 6 years of it. So
10%.
what
I wrote only 10% in my entire span, entire life.
uh, so
Okay,
what is your take?
sir, actually, I will suggest for any fresher or 2 years engineers that they know that they are getting struggling for day by day because this is one of the struggling field also. But they didn't know that one of the biggest future is there in their career. So what I will suggest, they have to first they have to work in depth. They have to get the knowledge. Then they will get the idea that whether they have to work inside or whether they have to work in office and whether they have to change the field. Okay, before that they have to know that he will capable for that or not. Okay, if you are capable for that, you can do anything. You can put your leg in next step. They will not get any distraction. But confidence is the very best for everyone, sir. Confidence they have to need. Without confidence they do not get the achievement. So my suggestion is to they have to work. At least they have to work 1 year. Then only he will know that he will capable or not for that their field. Then he can choose the career whether they can work inside, whether they can work in office, they can learn any extra classes, AutoCAD, Triple Tech Law, Stat Pro, Revit, SketchUp. Lot of application is there. They can use any software. They can learn 6 months course, 1 month course. They can learn and then they can go for the new field also. If they are interested inside, they have to make a struggle and you have to get more knowledge. up to 10 years they have to get knowledge for this current field. Then only after 10 years, definitely they will go for the achievement and he will get the bright future, sir.
Right, sir. It was great, insightful discussion, and we hope you would have a great career ahead. And thanks for your time. And I am pretty much sure that a lot of the people who are watching you tonight would be inspired and also get a career trajectory with their questions that they have. And all the
Thank you.
best, sir, to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.